Today, I took the step and I purchased 13 and a half acres in Perry County, Tennessee, about an hour and a half outside of Nashville. Um, I went and looked at the land the other day. I'll go ahead and include some videos that I had. Um, but it was perfect. Pave road, flat entry from the pave road all the way back into our land. Just beautiful. Where I'm moving out of my apartment, all of this stuff is literally either going to be sold, given away, or thrown away. And I'm about to completely start a new life on nothing but raw, undeveloped land to learn to survive like I was meant to, that I was born to. Okay, I'm still about 4 miles from our house, but this is the road. It's not like perfect gravel, but it's good. Driving to the land for the first time, this feels absolutely insane. This is the most beautiful road I could ever live on. Finally, 25 years old, I've made the decision that, you know what, I'm gonna take the unconventional route and I'm gonna build a home. And I ended up finding this piece of land, and I mean, I haven't got there yet, so none of this is mine, but I see the creek. Wow. So originally, when I came to look at this land, I came to look at a specific plot, which was tract 12. But I'm so happy that I actually came and looked at the land, because tract 12 was what I did not want, and it ended up being the one I didn't choose. This was track 12. I don't know if you guys can see, but from the road, it has a slight elevation going up. I wasn't too thrilled about that, especially with this being my first piece of land. I feel like in bad weather, the fact that I won't have a very good driveway to begin with, driving up a hill from the street is probably not something that I'm wanting to do, as well as I don't really got the equipment to dig into a mountain or a hill either. So I ended up not going with this one, but the piece of land itself was very beautiful. The location of it was beautiful. I think this is a reason that people say really go look at the land, because in the pictures, you would have never been able to tell that there was an elevation from the road. Like, it just, pictures do not do it justice when buying land. I cannot say it enough. If you're going to buy raw, undeveloped land, just make sure you go check it out first. But I ended up going down the road and found some other plots. Just take a moment to take it all in. I went through a couple of these, where I went and looked at land, and it was either, the land is just astronomically hard to get to, or, it's in a place that I didn't want it, or I found one I wanted, but somebody bought it before me. Luckily, this area that I have, there's multiple tracks that are open already. Silence, man. Like, the ability to just sit here and like talk to the camera and feel comfortable and not feel weird. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I drove further down the street. It's the same road. I found track 7 by the same company. It has less of an elevation starting from here, and it also has like a bunch of cut down timber over there, which is great firewood already. Also, it's just a lot more straight back. Like, I can already like imagine. It has like a wet weather creek right here, so obviously you're not going to put the road right there. Right through here, we'd be able to get further back enough where we'd be able to build a house. So I like track 7. So over here we have about 1 bar LTE, not good. But I also did some reading, and I heard that you can get a cell booster, and a cell booster will help get better service in an area right here. Obviously, plus we'll have Starlink. Tree cover is really nice. It's starting to thin out. This side of the road is not anything for sale. This is all the land that's for sale. So I'm gonna keep going down the road. Let's see what else I see. So pretty much went down this road. The plots of land end not too long after I start driving. So I ended up turning back around. Little did I know, after I turned back around, I was going to come across the holy grail.
I like this one. I like this one a lot already too. There's like a lot of these white flowers that are growing right here. Big tall trees. It doesn't have a lot of crazy tree cover, but you can see this is all gonna cover this at one point. This is also like decent enough for even when we get here, like shit, we could even, that's where the start is with that big oak tree. Wow. We could literally like cut all these trees out with a chainsaw right here by ourselves and probably drive ourselves in, maneuvering that way. I really like 19. This is 13 acres. 7 was 10 acres. We don't have anybody across the way right now, which is nice. Where the sun is, we're still getting a good balance of trees here, and I like that. And really, like, there's a clear shot. I mean, forget cutting right there. Like, there's literally a clear shot straight back right here. Cut that one big tree down right here, and really just shrubbery work to get ourselves in there. And honestly, what it looks like we could definitely already maneuver all the cars. This would be perfect too with a trailer. So 19 has me right now. 19 has me. Oh my goodness, guys. Have you ever looked at something and you're just like, wow? Sun literally just moved a little bit and already it's hitting the other mountain. Wow, oh my gosh. Really right down there was that really nice drive that I was showing you. Very, very beautiful. Lots of trees, you know, obviously it's not as green as it would be if it was, you know, what's it called, but it's just gorgeous. Wow. Probably not even 70 degrees, and if it's 70 degrees, it feels like the perfect temperature with the sun on us. I know once the sun goes away, that's out the window, but it is the perfect temperature. I don't have a jacket on. Man, the road is as perfect as you're gonna get with undeveloped land. Couldn't ask for anything better. This is definitely worth the one. This is what I want. So many like mixed emotions. Like obviously I'm super happy, but like, you know, even like staring at it, I'm not even gonna lie to you, like it like gives me fear. Just looking at it, I'm like, oh my God, there could be this, there could be this, there could be this. Like, not saying that's gonna stop me from anything because this is my home, you know, but it's just crazy to think like all of the things that I'm going to face off of just a bare piece of land. Like I'm building myself a home. Like, can you imagine just looking at it right now that there's gonna be a house back there, or that my cars will all be here, or that I knocked trees down. I built a driveway. Like it just feels so many emotions, man. I gotta smoke break.
Well, after a bong rip right to the kisser, I just took time to just sit here and look at the land again. I didn't go back into there because honestly, for what I needed to see, I saw it. But I had this overwhelming feeling of intimidation, of excitement, of fear, of just everything. But I knew this was the one.
Living in a house, not a home. Yeah. Living in a house, not a home.
Guys, today marks the day that I finally took the first step towards the life that I've always dreamt of. You know, I was born and raised in California, moved around a lot as a kid. I was born in Orange County, so Southern California. Lived in about every city that I could live in Orange County. I never really had a home. I never really understood what a home meant. I've always had a house. My mother always made sure I had a place to sleep. Always made sure that we weren't hungry. We always had a warm bed. But I never had a place where I felt like home. My whole life, I've been in a pursuit of what home meant to me.
Nice, I wouldn't see the day. Told mama, wipe them tears down. 'Cause mama, we made it here.